Hey, girl. Hey. Hey, Suzy. Hey, Martinette. How y'all doing? Y'all know, y'all don't know. I'm about to tell you, I just got back in from another Hoodcraft adventure. Hey, girl. Hey. How is everybody doing? Welcome to Craft Therapy Thursdays. I got something to light. I got my something to drink. I got in the opposite today. I got my something to drink. Y'all can believe this is just regular Dr. Pepper. 2 weeks in a row. Can you believe it? Mm. And because it's craft therapy, I'm freestyling tonight, so I don't even know what we're gonna do because I just got back in from another hood craft adventure, courtesy of Karen, the boss lady Baxter, and Angelette Three Apples Anderson. But it was all for the greater good. It was for everybody, okay? Hey, Melly Mel, that's my Mellinger. How are you today? Happy Thursday, Craft Therapy Thursday. What y'all drinking and what y'all crafting and what y'all got lit over there? Or all y'all lit? Cause I'm lit a little bit. Get y'all some light. God said, "Let there be light." Yeah. What are y'all doing this Thursday? Is everybody still on a countdown? Is everybody counting down to CC weekend, Craft and Connect weekend? Mel Mel, you a kitchen lady, huh? You stay between the craft room and the kitchen. Do you have other rooms in your house? You stay in the kitchen. You washing the dish or you making the dish. Either she washing the dish or she making the dish. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you ain't never in the craft room enough, right? I mean, what is enough? Is there such thing as enough? When you talk about craft room, hey, Appleette, 3 apples in the chat for Angelette. Angelette, girl, Angelette and Karen had us out here on another hood craft adventure tonight. I'll tell y'all about it in a second because this is just craft therapy. Y'all know I don't have to really do nothing. We just over here for the vibes tonight, right? But where we went was a great thing. It was for the greater good for everybody in here, just about everybody in here, okay? What y'all doing? It's Thursday. Y'all get to wind down. Oh, you ready to know about the adventure? Now I can't tell you everything. I can't tell you everything, Mel's. You know what happens. How does the saying go? Oh, what you fussy cutting? What you doing, Celeste? What you fussy cutting? What you cutting out over there? Cause I don't know what I'm about to do tonight. I just know it's gonna have to be. We're scrapbooking, okay? I'm gonna let you know that. Cause y'all know I have to use some of my new quote unquote my new Stampin' Up things because I bought them specifically. Oh, girl, y'all listen, y'all. Celeste is the folio lady now. I don't know, Celeste and Karen and Janae, the folio queen, the faux, the faux folio queen. You get it? Faux folio. So I'm glad. Listen, my girl Martinette, are you still in here, Martinette? You make sure. I think she just got a little bit confused. She was supposed to come in here and raid today. She just forgot to hit the raid button. But sometimes all players mess up sometimes. So yeah, she just forgot to raid in, but then I was like 4 minutes late anyway. So you know what I'm saying? Celeste got the folios on lock, don't she, Angela? Don't she? As the children say, don't she? Y'all ladies in here with all that beautiful color and beautiful. You say I'm good at matching colors. Celeste is very good. She's a color making girl. She like to put them together. That's all that matters, Celeste. We only here for the fun. Let's keep it 100. So tonight, like I said, y'all need to let me know what you. Welcome to Craft Therapy Thursdays. Where on Thursdays we come for a little while and we lock everybody out. Tonight I'm coming from you live. I'm not in the kitchen. I'm not in the cafeteria. I'm down on the original Crafty playground in the basement, the crasement, as I would say. So this is the original Crafty playground. At least that was was what it was supposed to be when we got in here. And so I'm just relying on y'all to to help me bring it back to bring it up to its glory days, okay? We're going to put so much great energy in here. There's literally going to be a crafty playground really soon. No, not the Christian. We're not in the Christian. We're not in the crawfish. We're on the crafty playground. Um, by the time the winter gets here, Angelette said she's gonna have us some heat and everything, and then we can come down here and it'll be a lounge by then. I'm gonna get y'all a sleeping bed and everything. Anyway, so tonight I am drinking, like I said, for my drink I have a Dr. Pepper. Um, not even on the rocks, y'all, just a Dr. Pepper in one of my cute glass. And the glass literally says cheers. This is my little cutesy glass. Nothing in here, okay? That's it, Crafty Lounge. We can call it whatever you want to call it. It can't just be Dee's Crafty Lounge. So it's got to be something real, like different, you know? It's going to be a crown. Also, also, if it's going to be a crown, remember that for me, okay? Because Angela and Karen, we had just came out from the whatnot from in the world, and I'm going to tell y'all in a second. So I have had a little tiny bit. Nothing is in here, okay? But I did have a little bit of Angry Orchard, okay, earlier, but I didn't drive or anything. So let me tell you something. This is my Dr. Pepper. What I have lit tonight is this is actually a candle line that I'm a breast cancer survivor, and these are some ones that I have for this season. I usually every season I make 3 different ones for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and this one was left, and it smells so good. This is called Enlighten, but it's very pretty. I have another one, but this is lit. This is lit. Earlier today, I had a Angela. Don't tell my business. And y'all gonna tell y'all why in a second. Angela is telling my business, but yes, this is some. This is what I have lit tonight. Okay, so that's what I have to drink, or this is what I have to light. I'm gonna sit this back over here. I'm gonna sit this next to Gloria. Okay. And what do I have to craft? So what I have to craft tonight is just basically going to be a page in my handy dandy scrapbook. This is my big mama. Okay, this is the scrapbook. This is not a journal. This is not play. This is a real live in your face scrapbook. Okay, to a point where when I do a demo for this particular scrapbook, I only can do it on one side. I only do one half of. I can't do a complete spread because it doesn't fit on the screen. So I had an idea that I wanted to scrap something for fall. So when I opened this page, I was like, this isn't quite fall. It's gold and it's got this pretty pink. Y'all know what that looks like, right? Mambo. This is not Stampin' Up! Paper, by the way. This is the beauty of scrapbooking. This is a piece of a birthday bag that I got from a birthday gift, and it was so pretty. It kind of gave me circus vibes too, old school circus vibes, or circus vibes. What you gonna make? What y'all gonna make a thing? Y'all talking about me? What y'all talking about? Let me go in here and see what y'all are talking about. Now, Craft Therapy Thursday, you already know, is not about. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. We know for Craft Therapy Thursday, it's not about what we're making, it's about the journey, okay? So we come on over here, we pull some things out. It doesn't matter what you pull out for craft. I'm 12. It doesn't matter what you take out for participation as long as you take out something that makes you feel good. Because the only caveat, the only true rule that we have for Craft Therapy Thursday is that when you bring things out to craft, you make sure you bring something out to craft for you. That, and I'm trying to read y'all's comments, but my computer is acting up again. Hold on. I can only see your comments on my I can only see your comments on my screen at this point. So hold on. Mm-mm. So what is everybody doing? Does anybody have weekend plans? What y'all doing this weekend? Are y'all going shopping for next weekend? Is that what this is? Is that what everybody's planning on doing this weekend? Is getting prepared for next weekend? You know. So that being said, I'm gonna craft a page, and if I hope my friend Martinette is in here because I said I wanted to craft something in this journal tonight, not a journal, in my scrapbook. And I have another stamp set that I have not gotten a chance to play with. And guess where it came from? Guess where it came from, y'all? It came from my friend Martinette, who's Happy Notes 27703. Do these look familiar to you? Oh. So as you can see, that's my receipt, and it does say Happy Notes on it, so you all know I'm telling the truth. Y'all look at this. I want to show you this. I like to share. So what she did is when she sent this to me, so you all get to know this too. She's so fancy and cute. This came inside of the package. Look at that. She's so professional. Look how pretty. This card is, of course, it's fall driven, and that's what I had a thought of to do today is to try to pull some pretty I wanted to pull some pretty moody fall colors. Probably going to be moody mauve and blackberry bliss or something like that tonight. And I thought about this. So I figured we'd do like a not a spread, but at least a page with some type of fall inspiration because I want to practice these. I haven't seen these yet. I haven't stamped with these yet. This is these coming fresh out of the box. And as you can tell, this is a great deal because girl, I got the what? I got the die cut. Y'all hear that? I got the die cut. Uh-oh, hold on, y'all. I got the cuts. I also want to know why my screen isn't working right. Hold on, y'all. I can see y'all talking, but I can't see um the screen. The screen is blank. I can see the comments, but I can't see the actual show on my thing. Because I really want to see what y'all. Hold on, y'all. Let me see what y'all talking about from here. Who about to get a purple onesie? Girl, I had a purple one with a hood on it, but it's I have to have something that I could layer, girl, because anything can happen. Now, it was a little chilly. And usually in hotel rooms, it's a little chilly. Okay. But hold on, y'all. Why won't it show me y'all talking? I don't understand. I don't understand. It's not showing me the chat on my computer, but y'all know how my computer does. Listen, I think we need to start a benevolent fund for for my MacBook. Okay, so craft night. This is what we're doing tonight. We're going to just figure out how we're going to use this new set of stamps. And more than anything, I'm interested in these die cuts because y'all know I like a good die cut. But you already know the reason that I love this stamp set so much. If you can't guess what jumped out before the die cuts did, the die cuts were a bonus. But y'all know I'm a grungy kind of girl, and this literally is called Gorgeous Leaves. My favorite stamp set of all time from Stampin' Up is a wooden stamp set called Gorgeous Grunge. And I'm assuming that this may be akin to it because this has the same type of energy and is right up my alley. I like things with texture, but I like a little bit of I'm like a shabby chic kind of girl. I like things worn or used, but not too dirty kind of. But I do like a lot of texture. And all of these are wooden. I'm sorry, all of these are rubber. What Stampin' Up! Does not make anymore is these red rubber stamps and their red rubber stamps that are on wood. So if you see anything, if you have a preference for these type of stamps and you see something that you like, grab it because Stampin' Up! No longer makes rubber or wooden stamps. They only do poly. They only do the clear ones. Okay. I don't know why. Everybody has their own. Everybody has their own thing. Okay. I tend to I like the wooden ones and then I love the wooden ones and then I like the red rubber ones, and now we only down to clear. So I guess we just have to do the best with what we have, okay? And the other thing is this weekend, I mean this coming weekend, the next weekend for the weekend of Juneteenth, Artistic Fusion. Make sure you follow Artistic Fusion. Everybody in here, I'm sure, follows Artistic Fusion. If you're not going to be here, make sure you jump in all next weekend because I'm sure we'll be going live. So tonight for our Hood Craft Adventure, Angelette, Karen, and I went and did a walkthrough of the venue. Yay! See, I told you I was going to be worth it. So, yeah, Karen and Angelette and I went and did a walkthrough of the venue today so I can know how much trouble we can get into. Yeah, I know I'm trouble. Yeah. So we went down there today to kind of see what the general layout was or is going to be for us this weekend. And I'm going to tell you guys, it's going to be amazing. Um, Speaking of which, on Friday, when you all come in, I know a lot of people are coming in on Thursday, which is great. The more time we are together, the absolute the best. So basically, Friday night, I am going to be, Karen said, the boss lady said, we can have a crafty playground car class on Friday. Trust me, you want to be there. I'm more of a vibe than I am an instructor, first of all, okay? So if you haven't gotten, okay, let me say this. Friday, we have a card making class. It's just a $35 additional fee. And what you're going to get is enough Stampin' Up! Products to make 3 cards, 1 tag. In addition to that, you're going to get Stampin' Up! 2 Stampin' Up! Stampin' Blends. I don't have one. Oh, here you go. I'm going to show you all this without giving it away, okay? I'll do this. I try to keep, this is the hint. What you're going to get is these 2 Stampin' Blends in this particular color. We're going to be using this color scheme, and it's going to be amazing. It'll be enough Stampin' Up! Material in your goodie bags or in your you're going to receive. In addition to this, you're going to get an ink spot. You're going to get enough materials to make the 3 cards and the stamps. And I will have all types of giveaways. We're going to do some grown up slushies. If y'all don't want to be grown up, we'll do some baby slushies too for my babies. I have a pop cootery. I mean, it's going to be an amazing time. So if you have not gotten your package yet, you don't have to do anything but go over to two places. You can get them from 2 places. You can go to SKOOL, that is the school site, and look for on school, SKOOL. You can go to the Artistic Fusion group, and under there, she has a link where you can purchase your tickets. Now, I had 10 spots, okay? I think we've already sold 8. However, I'm willing, I do have enough materials to probably add 2 to 3 more people. Okay. So if you don't have the space yet, you better make sure you get it because you don't want to be left out. It's going to be a little thing, a corner of the room for us. And it's going to be a time. Okay. I won't get too loud, but it's probably going to be kind of loud. Y'all know Karen is the turn down person, and I might be a little bit more of a turn up person. But there's definitely going to be some live crafty playground action going on in the room. I have giveaways. I have some music. My toe is feeling better. Twinkle is okay. Well, no, yesterday was the deadline if you wanted to. Well, if I didn't sell 10. So now I have 2 spaces left. Yesterday was the deadline. Also, if you wanted me to have you, that was the last day I would have been able to send something to you if you wanted to do it virtually. So, with that being said, I have about 3 slots left. Okay, so if you want to bring a friend, um, it won't be time enough for me to send the packets anymore if you want to participate virtually. But that doesn't mean you can't participate virtually. You just won't have the goodness. Um, Again, I'm more of a vibe. Of course, I know I'm in the room with all these. extraordinary women. I'm just here to bring. It's literally going to be me bringing my toys and having you play with them. Okay, that's definitely what it's going to be. But it's going to be amazing, amazing. I am so excited because I get to eat. Like I said, I'm more of an in-person vibe type of person, and I cannot wait. Okay, so with that being said, make sure you go to either school, SKOOL, find randomly design, find artistic fusion and go ahead and purchase. Or you can go to randomly design, spelled just like it is here, randomly design with two E's.com. That will be my shop, and you can go and grab a link and you'll be in the building. I mean, listen, trust me, you want to be in the building because Karen is actually allowing me to kick it off. Okay, with that being said, if you want to go to randomly design, you can also go over there. And I am also a Stampin' Up demonstrator. So if you see something that you like, or that you have liked, or if you see something that you like in the store, most of the things I made with Stampin' Up products, make sure you go over there and check my bin. Now, with that being said, um, these are some pieces that we did the other night. Remember when we did this is actually what inspired what I wanted to do tonight. When we did the sunflowers the other night, this dark blackberry, well, this wasn't even blackberry. This was fresh fig. This was fresh fig. And this particular kind of color, it gave me, and this is crushed curry, it gave me fall vibes. And I don't have any fall layouts. And I said, you know what? This would be a great time to pull out Martinette's stamp set. Okay. And die set. I took these particular pieces out because I wanted to make sure I die cut these leaves. Now, with this, sometimes with Stampin' Up, the die cuts and the die cut set may have a different name. It used to have a different name than sometimes the leaf set. And because I don't have the visual for this, I have to just go by what I see here. Also, I can always go to Google. Google has everything and pull this up so I can get an illustration of each of these. More than likely, we know they're going to match these stamps. Uh-oh. I have a little bit of neuropathy in my fingers if y'all don't know me. So if you see me spill, drop, or I don't know, throw something, it's okay. So I know this one is going to match that one for sure. So I'm going to run that one. And I feel like this one, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take these pieces. I have four pieces. And I'm going to run this through my die cut machine. And then we'll run all of them and we'll just come back and see which ones fit, right? That's what we'll do. Now, this is the thing. Y'all know me too. Y'all know all these little time. Anything smaller than this, I ain't doing it. Just letting you know. If you don't know, now you know. Hey, Purple. I was just telling them I had another craft adventure tonight. Angela and Karen had me out in these streets on another a hood craft adventure with my hood craft friends. We went to see the venue for you all today to try to set some things up, and it's going to be amazing. Yeah, they had me out here drinking too, girl. And then Karen got the nerve to not be in here after she had me outside this time tonight. Angelette is in here. Angelette was there. Oh, y'all, the name of this, I meant to tell you the name of that candle is called Glow Season. And I usually make three different candles for the hot, for breast cancer awareness month. And that was one of the ones that I have from this month, from this past year. So yeah, what I'm doing, Purple, is I'm also playing with this new stamp set and Happy Notes. I'm playing with a new stamp and die set from Happy Notes. I haven't used it yet. This is my very first time running it through my embossing machine, and it's based off of a little bit of a fall motif here. Not that I love fall. My birthday is in fall, but it's not my favorite time of year. I'm a perpetual summertime girl. Um, and yes, I'm in the OG Crafty base. I'm in the OG Crafty playground. So I'm in the room where I can run these through my die cut machines without running them all over the place. And again, for the past week, it's been a week now. I've been showing you all little bits and pieces of our area. This is gonna be our space, okay? It's ours. So this is me letting you all know that I just ran this through my die cut machine. Hold on. And we're gonna see. We're gonna see what we came out with. Let's see. Uh-oh. I may have to run them again because okay, here's one. Ooh. I may have to run the ooh. Now what I have to do is probably run this. It didn't run as tight as I wanted to, but I'm not gonna throw that away. You see that? Isn't that pretty? Now, this isn't Stampin' Up's fault. This is my fault because I didn't completely run it all the way. Like I didn't have it tightly shimmed to gut out each piece. But even with it not each piece not being cut out, I just think it's pretty, right? Okay. Let me move that. That's the name of the candle. It's called Glow Season. All right. Look at that. Let's see what else. I'm gonna go run this again because I didn't. Again, this wasn't tight, but this one popped. That one is done. Look at that. I can cut that off a little bit. Let me see. There it is. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna run some of these back through because I didn't shim it tight enough. And again, this is not a reflection of Martinet or Stampin' Up. It was just me not being patient and stacking this up right. So I'm gonna run this through again. Okay. And even if I don't finish this page because I just took this out to be honest because I was in them streets. Y'all, when y'all come here next weekend, oh my God, we're gonna have so much fun. We got to lay out a room. It's all cozy and cute and stuff. And then we went down the street well, I used to hang out in this particular area a while ago. It's really like a cute little area. But yeah, we went to a a little neighborhood, little hangout place called the Break Pad. It's called Break Pad. And it used to be, I think Break Pad really, really like in its day used to be like an old, like a garage, like maybe where they fix stuff. So it's like a real cool looking groovy place. And I used to go there. My husband used to get me mad when we were doing something over there. But it's really cool. I won't say it's in walking distance, but it's definitely like a 5 minute ride from where we'll be. It's really cool, and they have like a cute little menu. The only thing is, we're not going to be able to probably go in there a bunch of them at a time and just gangbusters because it's time for the soccer people to come, and it's going to be Friday. So we don't. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is the energy is so amazing, and when I saw the place that we're going to be in, it just made me more excited. 'Cause y'all is my hood craft friend. How are you feeling, Purple? You know, I saw that you got a shot the other day. How are you feeling? Is it working? Is it working? Or is it me? I'm right, right? Is it working? Cause girl, we gonna have to y'all know if I'm doing a live race, y'all gonna have to get up and move your little butts in them seats. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a live race. I am gonna play it. Angela gonna tell me, Karen talking about, no, we about to have a live race. I'm gonna play the whole way through. You can walk. Listen, that's a start. Listen, Kyoko, let me ask you this. You think you'll be all right enough to hit like a little cute little two step? You got a week. You like loosen it up a little bit where you can hit a little two step. No, I mean, it's. You got a week, right? Okay, I'm getting ready to run this again, y'all, with the right shim. Okay, we're gonna play with it. So what you saying, Kyoko? You're not gonna be able to hit a little two step with me? Is that what we're saying? This is a race. Everybody raid the craft floor. Raid. No, no. Well, how about a half a step? Maybe not a two step. You're the ATL. We gotta be able to hit a little two step, Kyoko. Who else in here? Mel, Chris. Chris want. I know Chris will do a live raid with me. I know she will. And then she had to go back to work. She'll be ready to cut loose with me. I already know. Mel, I know Mel, you ready to hit your two step? Because you got, you know, a whole emporium. Oh, y'all, this is cute. Mel had a whole skate emporium, y'all. All right, I dropped one, but here we go. I dropped one. I dropped one. All right, y'all, look. This is all gold, too. It's all gold. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, you're making gift bags. Oh, y'all gonna bring stuff. It don't take much to make me. I'm so excitable, y'all. It don't take much, does it? For everybody, I don't know what's wrong with me. So yeah, I'm just gonna use these few that I have, because then again, I'm gonna have to go get Jacob in a second. I did not let him drive my car today. Okay, so we'll see. Now I'm gonna show you these pieces that I did get cut on the side. Okay, look at that. And this is going to show you, I have a little poker around here, but this is showing you the difference in between these pieces. See how I'm trying to poke these little tiny pieces out. See, this is why these detail dies are so beautiful, but you do have to take a second to poke these tiny little pieces out to get the effect of the detail. But look, I'm going to try to show you the difference in the pieces when all the pieces come. Not that, you see, that's pretty. And actually, when all of the detail pieces cut out of here, it gives these type of this paper. It gives it kind of a softer, leathery kind of feel to it. Look how pretty. It's pretty. Now, what I can also do is cut these out in white and color them, or I can cut them out of any color cardstock. So, y'all know I'm about to rip this. First of all, I'm gonna rip this because it's a straight edge on the end. Okay. Y'all know I don't like them straight edges. I'm a grungy kind of girl, shabby chic girl. Okay, and I don't like that. Now for this, like I said, this particular cardstock is called Fresh Fig. It without light on it, it looks like it's a mulberry looking color. It's a darker mulberry. But when I first pulled this, I thought it was blackberry bliss. Clearly, it's not blackberry bliss, but it's kind of like when you shine a light on something. When I looked at it, but it looks like a washed out kind of blackberry bliss. However, it's still in that kind of fall moodyish kind of color scheme. And because we're trying to do something with the fall motif, I think this goes well. Um, You know I'm going to rip this too, but I want to see if it needs texture and where I want it to lie on this. And you know I'm going to actually have to put more than one sheet here. Hold on. This is also what we did the other night. I'm just letting you know that when we did this the other night, if you didn't see the technique, wink, wink, I'll be doing it again in person pretty soon. Wink, wink. However, this particular folder is very three-dimensional, and I was explaining to everyone what I did was just take this. This is actually a manila folder that I cut from my job. It's no big deal. But when I ran this folder through the embossing machine, I then took a an ink pad and just ran over the side, just like so. Y'all want to see me do it again? Y'all want to see something magical? Or watch this? Because we're just playing, right? I don't, Kiyoko, Kiyoko, you still in here? So there's an invoice side and a deboss side, okay? Let me see. I want to get y'all a darker color. Hold on. Y'all have to see this to appreciate it. Okay, let's do this. I haven't done it in purple. Y'all ready? Ready for it? Wait for it. I'm going to put it on here since I'm definitely going to cover this up. I think Mel was in here the other night when we did this. Now, don't worry about this because I covered that back. This is going to be covered up anyway. Kind of a messy craft or inky fingers. You see, and the more that I rub on this, and again, this is called Gorgeous Grape. Gorgeous Grape in and of itself is a deep color anyway, okay? But this just happened when I just pulled this over on the emboss side. I tend to like better on the deboss side. So not only can I do that, let's try this do something else. I'm going to show you another technique that I use with that. Okay, this is a rich color, but it's definitely a contrasting color. This is crushed curry. And again, you see how when the ink comes directly from off of the ink pad, how it's so rich, right? When I want to soften it up, this is what I do. Okay. That's how for those who weren't in here last night, not last night, but the night before last, I just wanted to show you all how this came about. I'm just re-inking. This is the crushed curry re-inker. The beautiful thing about Stampin' Up also has these re-inkers. For example, if I don't want to risk contaminating and not being a good stamp citizen, and I want to do something like dip back and forth in this, instead of putting this on my major regular crush curry pad, I could just take this re-inker, right? And this is how you know it was thirsty. You could tell the ink pad is thirsty by look. Watch this. You see how it drank that up? Yep. That's how you know it was thirsty. So, hey Melissa, how you doing? So then I'm just gonna take this now, and we're gonna see if it changes. Okay. Hey, hey, happy birthday, husband. Melissa's husband. Y'all sing happy birthday. Girl, what are you doing in here if you have a husband with a birthday? You better get out of here. Y'all put some birthday cakes in the chat for Melissa's man. Her man, her man, her man. What y'all doing? You taking them out to eat? What are y'all gonna do? What you gonna do? What we gonna do? What are we doing with husband? What are we doing with husbands? Foreign concept to me. I don't. So yeah, this is just me showing you. Uh, if you can tell, see right here. Remember when I told you all it was going to be softened, but I had to re-ink that ink pad? Yes, Melissa, see you in a week. Oh, you weren't in here earlier. I went to me and Angela and Karen went on a hood craft one tonight, and we went to the spot and to lay some things out and do a walkthrough of it for y'all. So it's gonna be amazing. We got a spot for you. We got a spot, y'all. Oh my God, it's gonna be so fun. I'm gonna have to literally go make myself gotta take a nap because I don't do well about regulation. So yeah. So y'all know. Remember how this started? I'm just trying to cover every piece of white up on here. You see this? Look at that. And I'm going to say this too. You can do this technique with any folder, specifically any three-dimensional folder, and those are the ones with a lot of depth and nooks and crannies. But the ones that you want to make sure you do this with are ones with not just texture, but you want to make sure you don't have a lot of just you see how this has more than one type of texture. You have circles, but then you also have like linear lines, and then you have more than one different way that it's moving in here. So I'm going to show you how purple, look at that. And it's the grunginess of it. There's also a great way to, I don't have it down here with me, Angela, that reminded me I left it upstairs today, but you can, if this was on this side, you can take some gold paste, the paste that we like, and we can put that on there as well. Let's see. Now, this side over here, oh, I got some of this purple over here, but this side right here is the deboss side. So as you can see, when I ran the ink pad or when I ran the ink over this, it went into the more, if that makes sense, the emboss side, if that makes sense over here. So we're not going to worry about this purple that I see because we cover it up. Okay. Okay. I'm about to take these pieces and run them through the embossing machine to get them some texture, okay? Oh, it smells so good over here. You know, you go to the other side of the room, you forgot you had something lit over here. It smells good. I started to. So the Stampin' Up! Folder that I'm going to be using this is basket weave. Now this isn't going to be big enough to cover the whole this other piece, but I'm going to put it on these smaller two pieces, and then most of the time what I do is like I told y'all earlier, I just let the paper tell me what it wants me to do. And Craft Therapy Thursdays is not even about the project, right? On Craft Therapy Thursday, we go over here enjoying the moment. And because I've been out here getting y'all your I won't even call my car. Let me say this too. If you plan on participating in the Crafty Playground festivities this weekend, listen, it's not a card class, okay? I've been over here cutting things up and making sure I have everything that you all need in this. I cannot wait for you to see all the beautiful surprises. But I am not going to be sitting here babysitting anybody. I'm just going to be watching what y'all do, okay? So I don't want the expectation to be that I'm going to be over here standing over you because that's not my energy. I just want to be in the room. I love y'all so much. I just want to be I just want to be amongst the superstars. That's what I just want to do. That's what I want to do. I just want to be I just want to be in a room with greatness. Calling me back in a second, but I'm gonna go ahead and just lay these out, okay? And then we'll come back to them. Now, what I'm gonna do is because this, remember I told you all I try to deal with linear things, and it's fine because I'm gonna line this up to where the line matches how I want it to be on this sheet. I'm not gonna match it to this. I could just come back and cut it if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense to somebody. I'm gonna line this up because it's more of a linear pattern, and I want the pattern to look like it's on the paper that way. So what I have over here is I have some fabric tack, but I also have, hold on, let me get my regular. I have some regular glue over here too. Hold on. I got some glue. So y'all gonna appreciate this. I'm gonna just line this up with an actual line. And you should take this and line it up right here to that way. Okay. I'm gonna be, yeah. Okay. And I just try to, no rhyme or reason. Y'all know I'm gonna try to cover up all this purple ink. I don't have a, okay. I'm gonna put this one over here. Oh, can you see? I'm sorry, I got out of frame. I'm sorry. Sorry. Again, this is just not showing up on my computer right there, so I'm reading it from my phone. Oh, I can't wait either, Melissa. The only, I worry, aside from the obvious stuff, is it going to be good enough? All the good enough stuff. But I worry that, like, time is going to pass us by so fast. I don't want it to pass by fast. I don't want it to pass fast. I just feel like, oh my God. I do that on my vacation, like, especially if I'm on a boat. I'm always, oh God, it's going to be time for us to get off really soon. Again, when I'm participating in this type of activity, I just ask the page to let me. The page just tells me where these pieces need to be. It's not a puzzle per se, but it's definitely a collage. And I just want to make sure I cover up most of the pieces, and I don't like to have any like lined pieces. I always kind of like the pieces. Ooh, that's still moving. I like to have the pieces kind of jagged in here. And don't worry about this, y'all. I'm gonna literally take that and cut it to make it even. Um, who wishes they were here Thursday? Well, what time are you getting in, Mel? What time are you getting? I thought you were coming on Thursday. What time are you getting in? Foisty. Um, so y'all know I got these pieces over here. See, how about, do we like that right there? I think so. I'm trying to use as much. What I do is when I have the jagged edges that I like to leave this edge exposed, I try to use as much of the space as I can and not use. I think you guys know what I'm saying. I'm trying to cover as much space as I can with this linear side, with this edge. Now I'm gonna tear this right here to rip some of that purple off, I think, but it definitely is gonna think. I think this is how we're living. I think. I think. I don't know. We'll see. But we're definitely gonna rip this over here. And I don't throw away those other tiny, teeny tiny pieces either, y'all. Okay. Okay. Now I could always do it on this side. Now see, this is what happens. I should have flipped it over. I think I like it better that way. Which y'all like it better on the yellow side? Or you getting that 6? So y'all like it on the gold side or this side? Because that has a little bit of an answer. You said y'all want it on the yellow, the gold. Y'all want this on crushed curry, or do you want me to leave it on fresh fig? What we doing? This way? No, Martinette had prior plans. Oh. Martinette said she wants to come. I think Karen said we're gonna try to do it again in October, maybe. She found out too late. Yeah, I know, right? So are we going with fig or are we going with curry? Which one we doing? She found out too. Now listen, Martinette. Now we got people. We got some travelers now. They can ride through there. She's in. I don't know. I could tell y'all she's in one of the Carolinas. Okay. So if anybody wants to roll through over the river and through the woods to Martinette's house, and you go. That's right, Nora Kakalaki. Martinette, I'm gonna ask you: are we doing crushed curry? We doing fresh fig? Which side? This side or this side? I'm gonna have to go get Jacob in a second. And I've been real way off tonight because I've been drinking a little bit. I've been drinking with Karen. Crushed curry, ma'am. Crushed curry it is. The only reason that made me change my mind is because I flipped it over and saw this side. All right. Crushed curry it is. And slide it right under there. Okay. And because this, I'm gonna run this down. And because this side is lined, y'all know I'm gonna have to cover that side up with something that is torn. Okay. The other thing about this, keep in mind. Oh yeah, that's right. Mel, she is. Yeah. Mel moved to Texas, Martinette. So she's familiar with that area. Sure is. I forgot about Melzy. My sentiments, that will also be a part of the collage in the pieces that we will cover up. You know, we get ready to shut things out. We do a raid. Now, what happened? What had happened was I used to get on. Now I was late because again I've been out here in these streets. But for raids, we I go on at 9:35 on Friday on Thursdays. Okay, and because I go at 9:35, I know you go on at 8:30. And it means when you go out of your when you come out of your show, then you just do a raid. We do a raid, and then you can just go on over here and bring your people and drop them off. Now, sometimes people get left on the curb or left in the car or something, because I've been left in the curb in the car sometimes too. But when you hit raid, um, hold on, I'm trying to. Oh yeah, I like this. I like it this way. I like it this way. When we do a raid, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's 9:30, and I always do things on the fives because I don't know. It's just some kind of brain hack. Before I leave, go get Jacob, I'm gonna do just one more thing. So yeah, when you do that, you just do a raid. I don't want to rip that. Hold on, y'all. I wanted to. I already did it. Now I wanted to. Hold on, y'all. I wanted to fussy cut this flower to put it somewhere, but I could still do it. But just I could still fussy cut it because I was gonna fussy cut it and put it right here. I could still do it though. Okay. But that being said, I'm getting ready to do this. Yeah, I know it's hard. Yeah, I still don't know how to read the chat, and every time I get over here, I have technical difficulties. So who am I to say it? But yeah. Next time we'll just do a raid. I'll be ready. But you know what? Next Thursday, y'all, you know what? We're gonna do a live raid next Thursday, y'all. Watch it out. You gonna be here when we do a live raid, girl. It's gonna be. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be there. We're gonna have a live raid, okay? Hey, next Thursday, Mel. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Yeah. We got a raid next Thursday, girl. We can do it live. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna put this one over here. Okay. We got a raid next Thursday, girl. So with that being said, who are we gonna raid tonight? So make tomorrow, y'all. Tomorrow for I've never done a claim show. Oh y'all, I put that on the wrong side. Damn it. I've never done a raid show, and I think that's what's going to happen tomorrow. Tomorrow, not a raid show, a claim show. I have not done a claim show before, so tomorrow for ooh, man, I'm mad. I put this on. I can't do it. It was gonna make me mad. I put it on the wrong. I glued it on the wrong side. But tomorrow I'm gonna be doing my first clean show, and I'm going to be doing it live from, you guessed it, right down here on the OG Crafty Playground. That's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow um, at 4:35, and I'm just going to walk through here, and if you see something that you like and I feel like letting you have it, then you can just claim it. Now, I don't know how it's going to go, but y'all know I do things on the fly. Don't worry about that piece up there. I'm going to be cutting it. So by the time y'all see this tomorrow at 4:35, I'm going to do a walkthrough. Now, listen, I suggested Martinette. My things are not be stamping up things, so I'm not ready to part with those yet. But girl, all types of candle things and Gloria things and wooden things and earring pieces, and baubles, and all kinds of crazy stuff is in here in Martinette. So 4:35. If you claim it and you name it, then if it's $1, then it's $1. Um, and it also gives me an opportunity to walk through the crafty playground to see what I have in here. And it helps me to send things to new homes that I know these pieces are going to be used in, okay? So do that tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. It'll be earlier. I don't usually come to Whatnot on Fridays, but y'all tell me to try new things all the time. Mellinger, are you going to be in here? I got a manager. Her name is Mel. I call her Mellinger. She'll be over here. I'm sure. Will you? So yeah, y'all. I was gonna try. I'm gonna fussy cut this piece and lay it down. Show y'all how. I'll give you an idea of what it may look like. I'm gonna go around these edges like this. Hold on. I'm gonna. And I don't know what made me think about this. It was just me appreciating that all of the textures in here. I just liked it. I just liked it. I just liked it. I just liked it. I need to go back around here again. Uh, Hold on. That leaf was in the way. I wanted to see the petals. There you go. There they go. All right, y'all. Who are we gonna raid? Mellinger. Who we gonna raid? Remember, I told you sometimes if the pieces don't even connect, you can always take a piece and cover it up. I really was over here wanting this to come over here like this, but I can cover it up like this. So y'all know when y'all see this again, it's gonna be real scrappy book like, and I'm gonna take this and run some stuffy stuff over it. You know. Oh y'all look, that wasn't even like that was by mistake. Look at that. See, this is what happens when you stamp things on both sides. So that's pretty though. That's very fall like. All right, so tomorrow when I come here to do my walkthrough, I'm if I don't come back tonight to show you what this is, I'm going to do a walkthrough tomorrow, and I may show it to you when I do that from the craft playground. So, yep, since I said it out loud, y'all know you have to make me do it. So tomorrow at 4:35, make sure you bookmark it. I forgot what time it is in there, but it's definitely going to be tomorrow at 4:35. I will be doing. Look at that. Y'all get to see. Y'all get to help me get rid of some of this stuff. Some not that stuff, not the stamping up stuff, but stuff. Over here, you see that wall of things uh right there? Those stacks and stacks of things right there that it won't focus on. Those are words. So yeah, 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 yeah. So thank you for being here. So yeah, make sure you guys come tomorrow, 4:30. I don't know what you may. I'm. I don't even know what's down here. Okay, but hold me, make me accountable. By that time, I'll have some of Martinette's little. Y'all see these pieces? It's gonna be all crazy in here. Y'all feel it, y'all. I want you to see y'all. Let me tease you a little bit. See the energy? Y'all get where we're going with this? You see where we're going? Do y'all see where we might be going with this? Y'all see the energy? Y'all see this? You see how stomach throwing? Y'all see where we're going with this? So I was just wanting to throw this on here to see where we were going and see the palette that we had over here, okay? So this is where we're going. We're gonna have all kinds of pockets and it's gonna be kinds of words over here. I think I'm gonna be using this Stay Wild and Free. I don't know, but I'm gonna be using this stamp set. And y'all know, remember I told y'all she was never gonna be far? Martinette, look at this. They sisters. Oh, thank you. Yeah, gorgeous grunge is never far away. As a matter of fact, that's one of her pieces right there. I might stamp, stamp, stamp. But listen, I'll make sure tomorrow when you come back here, I will have this ready. More than likely, y'all know how I feel about early espresso, which is not too far from here either. This is probably going to ground this with some early espresso, and we'll have some type of motif going on. But I just wanted y'all to see where we were going with it. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for sharing craft therapy with me tonight. If you were here for 5 minutes, 50 minutes, or just a few, thank you for spreading some of your magic. I cannot wait to see most of you all next week. But make sure you come back this Sunday. No, make sure you come back tomorrow for the clean show. I'm going to practice that. Make sure you come tomorrow at 4:35 for the Claim Show. Come back to see me on Sunday. Sunday, I will have picnic Sundays where I have either a spread. We have a spread on Saturday on Sundays where you come and pick either two mains, one main and two sides, or I throw something on the grill like maybe some hot dog size portions. Last week we had hamburger size portions because I didn't feel like doing two sides in a meal because I've been working on stuff for next week. Make sure you come and check us out. Go to Artistic Fusion on School to sign up for our card making experience for next week. Also, you can go to randomdesign.com. It's spelled the same way there and look up my Stampin' Up! Demonstration information. You can also get information regarding this particular event. $35, 4 cards, 3 tags, and 4 cards, 3 cards, 1 tag, a set of stamping blends, and also an inker. And all the fun you could probably have. And all this, you know what? Also, all the slushies you can drink. It's gonna be amazing. So, who are we going to see? Check out my mess. Okay, hold on. Check my messages. Messages. Oh, see. Oh, you know what it is? No, I have to check my message from my phone because over there it's doing that. I can't. It won't. It won't. It won't tell me what to do. But okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. So, where are we going, Mellinger? Where are we going? Whose house are we going to? Who is up? Mel, you get here Thursday night at 6, right? Okay, Tracy is on. Let's ride. All right. All right. Let me put, hold on, y'all. Let me, The beautiful thing about this particular Stampin' Up, so this is what I like this because of the bottle, and it makes it easier for me to slide this in here like that, and just as I take it out, yeah, slide this in here like that, close it up, and it keeps it from getting all stuck until I can get me one of them cute little pins. All right, listen. If you have been here for 5 minutes, 50 minutes, or all of the minutes, thank you for spreading your magic. I'm going to go over here and shut this thing on down. And we're going to see who we can raise. That's going to be Tracy. Your flutterflies and your sparkles ready. Tracy probably is over there um, embroidering something. She stay over there also lasering and embroidering and doing all the beautiful three-dimensional things. I'm over here trying to learn and be a big girl. So I see you guys on tomorrow. Let's see. Let's go see Tracy. Let's go see Tracy. Get your sparkles and your butterflies. Bye.